Hey guys, how are you this week? I hope you're doing well. Coming up to exams, so starting to stress out just a little, but it's good to spend some time with you. So Aisha, I loved your video on Monday. I thought it was really good and thoughtful, and that's kind of what I was going for with the serious topic week. In any case, so I should probably talk about that. I actually suggested this particular topic because I wanted to sort of give my own experience with discrimination. I should probably warn you, I haven't had any, which is kind of my point, really. So, last year, my boyfriend Andy went and did a sexual politics subject, which is a bit hilarious because that's not him, really. He's off to the pub with the blokes. That's like, just to get an image in your head, that's kind of, and then he was doing the subject, so it was quite funny. And I went along, to be honest, for a good laugh at his reaction to the stuff the lecturer said. What I did not expect was my reaction to what the lecturer said. So this lecturer, pretty hardcore feminist, and even though it was called gender studies, what it actually was is how to be a feminist 101. And to be honest, it was not appealing to me. I mean, I'm a woman. I believe that women should have exactly the same rights as every other sort of, men, non-men, there's a word for that, I don't remember what it was. And the way she was talking though, it was kind of violent. Like, we need to, stand up for our rights. We need to kick the men to the curb, which I just think is wrong. I'm for equal rights, not for more rights. Yeah, sure, men dominated for centuries, but that wasn't the men I know. Like, all the guys I know, they don't dominate women, generally speaking, and if they do, I bring them up on it. I say, that's not cool, right? And usually they're like, yeah, you're right. Because I feel like a lot of the issues surrounding getting women's rights, so the actual rights themselves, have maybe not been solved entirely, but they've definitely been addressed, and there is a general sort of people are aiming for that. There's not a lot of truly sexist people out there that I personally have met. I mean, I have probably a skewed sample of the populace, given that I went to an all-girls school and that I know quite liberal-minded people in general. But even so, like, at no point in my life have I been told, you can't do that because you're a woman. I mean, I haven't been offered things. For example, no one goes around and goes, hey Caitlin, can you please help me with this heavy box, right? But I'm okay with that, actually. So I suppose my point is that it's become very normal for women to have the same rights as men. Like, to the point of I get a bit confused when people are like, so how do you feel like you as a woman have been treated at uni? And I'm like, as opposed to me as a human being? So that's kind of where I stand on this issue. Really, I personally haven't, been a victim of discrimination, which is good, and I think, just as people discriminate based on a lot of things, I don't really think society in general discriminates against women as a group anymore, to a large extent. I think there are still, cliches and, assumptions that people make based on someone's gender, but I think that's just part of being human. I think that might always happen, and it's not good, but it's like trying to, make people not want money. It would be good if society as a whole, wasn't greedy, but we are, sort of. So I quite like where we're heading at the moment. I think it's becoming more and more normal, and I think for women to, be in positions of power, and I think as 20-somethings, or young 20-somethings, grow up, I don't think we will really find that much discrimination in the opportunities that we can get. And at least I hope that's the case. And if it's not, I will be telling people about it. Don't you worry. So yes, I can't wait to hear your stuff on Frizz Day, Sarah. So I will see you guys next week. Bye!